Howdy, partner. Okay, don't click off. Don't. Okay, good, you're still here. So, Whitepine. Great, Ivory. I don't remember being this obsessed about something in a long time. So, yes, if you haven't watched it yet, go do that right now. What are you doing? If you have, I'm here to analyze the first episode. And what I'm realizing right now is I haven't introduced myself. I'm Jim, the journalist, Jingle Bob. Obviously not my real name. But anyways, I want to get on with the episode. So, first of all, just want to say, I'm only going to talk about the characters. I am not talking about the people. So, first of all, Ivory. Main character. Have to talk about her, of course. They very obviously are a how the fuck do you say that? Literalist. I think that, yeah, literalist.
I also, however, want to bring a little bit of light to the interview conversation between Minute and Clown, because it's not very audible, so I've put subtitles and I've enhanced the sound a bit.
Just so you know, she may have a bit of trouble learning things around here. I told her to read a book just on the plane, and she took that as staying up all night to finish the whole thing.
This again obviously shows that Ivory's a literalist.
Maybe use a bit of character explanations, or she might take them too literally.
I thought I was receiving a normal, disciplined worker.
Oh no, she's disciplined and seems to be a very hard worker. I just feel she may have had something in the past, or something that made her a bit sensitive, not working out here.
Now, obviously, the trauma has something to do with the forest. She stares at it a lot. And in that one clip, the forest seems to call back to her. I'll show that clip right now.
Ivory?
Now, I'm going to assume that those sounds are imaginary and that they're not actually there. But for all we know, they actually are, and there is actually something in the forest. For now, given this is the first episode, I'm assuming they are not real. One more scene I wanted to talk about, though, was the scene before the dusting. It was at the guardhouse, or the gatehouse. And we see Ross, not looking at something outside, but at something that's inside. And to me, it looks like he's hiding something, but I'll show the clip right now. Given, I feel like this is going to be something of a Chekhov situation. You know, Chekhov's gun. I'll just show that whole thing on screen here. Yeah, that. I feel like this will be relevant, but I could completely, totally be wrong. Now, next topic. I want to talk about Pyrosite. I'll show a couple scenes I want to talk about. Now here we can hear Pyrosite coughing in the showers, so he's obviously not very good health, or he has some kind of sickness / disease. Now the next scene I want to talk about is one that goes on outside. I'll show you that scene right now, and I'm gonna ask of you to really pay attention this time, because I want to know if it's just me or if just something doesn't seem right. Now, personally, I don't have any chickens, but I imagine they don't sound like that. So, sounds like it's coming from the forest. To me, it sounds like maybe a scream or a howl. Okay, now an important topic. I want to talk about the layout of the mansion. Currently, I don't really have that good of an idea. I have a rough sketch. This is my sketch. This is what we know for certain. And now I'll show you my estimate of what it looks like on the inside. Now, yes, I know it looks like a badly drawn Cluedo board,
but this is all I got in me. And it's only the ground level because the other two levels we don't have a good idea of. I've mostly been able to draw this because of the scene at the end where everyone walks through the halls towards the body. Now, what I do find strange is that everyone refers to the second floor as upstairs in the show, even though there's clearly 3 floors. We know this given that there's windows when you look from the outside, and also that there's a stairwell on the second floor that goes up. This stairwell is visible when Ivory and Sir Raptor go to get their dusters. What I did manage to find out is that the servants' quarters are at the 3rd floor, given that Ivory walks down a set of stairs, and then we get shown a shot. I'll show that shot here, where she's walking down another set of stairs, but she doesn't immediately reach the second set of stairs. That should imply that there's a set of stairs between the two. Now, if we count the amount of seconds it takes for her to reach the other set of stairs, it's about 9 seconds. And I don't know about you, but I don't take 9 seconds to walk down one set of stairs. Next, of course, most important part that I haven't talked about yet, the body. We can obviously see that our now dead Mystica was struck from the back and not from the front, given that they fell forwards onto their own arms. If you get stabbed in the back, you don't fall backwards, you fall forwards. However, it is possible there was a struggle, given we see multiple pools of blood and not just one of them. If you look on the ground closely, you can see around 3 of them. This leads me to believe that they weren't struck when they were going down the stairs, but they were struck when they were trying to go up the stairs. They were first stabbed on their way up, then they turned around 45 degrees, stabbed again, then another 45 degrees, stabbed again. Now, what I haven't talked about is that there's a possibility, however so slim, that the body was moved after it was murdered, given that there's no direct pool of blood underneath Mystica. I highly doubt this, though, given that it's a mansion with a lot of servants, which means a high traffic count, especially in the main hall area. Here I'm talking about how I expected the killer to hide near the scene of the crime and then rejoin the mass later, but I later on realized that they just did not do that at all. Because my suspect actually ran away. That was what this part was going to be about, but I cut it out, so very, very nice. Also, the killer obviously got some blood on them, given how bloody that scene was, so we'll have to see if there's going to be any more scenes in the laundry room. So look out for that possibility, people. Maybe we can spot them. However, we shouldn't trust too much on position of the body and stuff, given that this isn't probably going to be overly realistic in terms of blood work, though I sincerely hope it is important because it's kind of my area of expertise. Now I want to talk about the scene where Ivory and Pyrosite met. Given that they share that glance, it seems very suspicious. Either they knew each other or they feel some kind of connection, because they both also stare at the forest. Something is clearly going on there. Next, I want to talk about Miss Hemlock. I'm guessing she's deceased. I shouldn't say guessing, I'm very sure she's deceased because of the piano in the basement that is hers and it not being played anymore before Ivory. Now, I'm assuming this is also why there seems to be a little bit of sadness in the family, given that I wasn't sure that Zombie was going to be there while they were eating. They all asked that question. My guess is something happened to her in the forest. I could totally be wrong. Don't take that at face value. It's just what seems most likely to me. Now back to my body, because that's honestly the only thing I really know how to talk about. I'm assuming there is going to be police, given that the town seems very close by. So I'm excited to hear about that statement that they're going to give, like how many times he was stabbed, if we were going to hear that. I hope we are. My assumption is 3. I could totally be wrong. Maybe we're also going to get a time of death, which would really help out with determining who the killer is, of course. Only thing I can't figure out yet is motive, but that doesn't really matter, because what I do have, most importantly, I have a suspect, and I feel very good about the suspect. I could be completely off, but in that one scene where Pierce was talking to Ivory about not showing up at lunch, what you did see was one person walking past the two and then into what I'm going to assume is the break room. However,
if they were to walk from that room towards the main stairwell, that would be the exact same route that all of the people in the kitchen took towards the body. I'm going to show the scene where they are walking, and I'm going to put a timer there that starts when they are walking and ends when the first scream is heard. Now let's also keep in mind they are walking from the kitchen, the ultimate place to grab a weapon. Now some people are going to point out when they get back they don't have any blood on them, but keep in mind they walk past the laundry room on their way there. They could have easily changed. They probably even only had to change the white part of the outfit, given that that's going to catch up most of the blood anyways. Now afterwards, I'm going to show you how long it took for the rest of the personnel to walk from the point that they were at to the point where the body was.
Is that right?
Lunch.
Yes, it's 2 p.m. every day. Where were you?
I was staying in the servant side of the house, sir.
You're allowed to eat lunch without me telling you to, alright? You gotta read between the lines.
Yes, sir. My apologies.
You need to eat lunch every day. We can't have anyone losing strength on us, understood?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, good. Now come with me. We need to sort the mail.
Yes, sir. Sir, where do I put this letter? It's from the Honors Emberton Libertarian Party.
Give that one to me. I'll take care of it. Hey, Dev, put those glasses down to help Concha.
Got it. Everything's under control.
Don't touch it. Get back.
It's okay.
Get away. Get the hell away. Don't get any closer, everyone.
It's okay.
Now we heard the first scream after 1 minute, and we just discovered that it only takes 20 seconds to walk from the kitchen to the main stairwell, so that roughly gives them 20 seconds to commit the murder, change, and then get back. Now people are going to point out that there's a small time jump in that frame between Clown and Ivory walking to sort the letters and them actually sorting the letter. Now I get that, but that only gives them either more time or it proves my second suspect even more, because that means that there's no one else that we see at the time that's walking back. My second suspect being the one that walks in at the time when Ivory and Clown are sitting at the table. Notice also how immediately this person walks to the back of the room, putting as much distance between themselves and the body as possible. They are my two suspects, and honestly, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I gave you my suspects, I gave you my reasoning, I gave you my report on the body, some things that I thought were interesting, and that's it. So, hope you liked the analysis. If you didn't, that's okay. If you did, let me know, and I'll make another analysis for the next video when that gets out. Also, if my voice seems a little weird throughout the whole video, that's because this video is actually taking over 2 days, and yeah, I sound a little Frankenstein, I know. Anyway, yeah, I also don't have a script or anything, by the way. I made this whole video just basically improvising everything, because I'm too lazy to write a whole script. Jim signing off. Everyone have a great day. Bye.